Decision points. George W. Bush. Decision points, that word, the entire word, equals 72. 6 12s equals 72. 6. 6 6. Damn it. The reason I wanted to show you the book, I thought there was some interesting lies in here. Well, not interesting lies. It's just amazing how the book even kind of reads. You can read through the bullshit. First of all, I thought this stem cell quote was interesting. In years to come, our nation will face more dilemma about bioethics, from cloning to genetic engineering. History will judge the character of our country in large part by the way we answer these challenges to human dignity. After my address to the nation on stem cell research in August 2001, several commentators called it the most important decision of my presidency. That was true at the time, but not for long. Cloning and genetic engineering. Cloning, I'm telling you, they'll be cloning people without a doubt. I'm sure that's happening underground bunkers around the world. Look what they did in ancient times underground. They built cities underground 10,000 years ago, so imagine what they're doing now. I'd guarantee they're cloning people. I bet there's people underground now who don't even know of this upper world. On 9/11, started the morning by reading the Bible. Yep, George Bush got up and started reading the freaking Bible. That's what he did. What a crock of shit. Just trying to appeal to the masses, that's all. On a short walk from the motorcade to the classroom, this is when he was going to the school to talk to the school children about a goat, some story. Carl, some dude, mentioned that an airplane had crashed into the World Trade Center. That sounded strange. I envisioned a little propeller plane horribly lost. Really? That's what George Bush, the president, thought. It was a little propeller plane horribly lost that smashed into the World Trade Center. I don't know if you remember this, but Stewart Payne, the golfer, he died while in his plane, flying his plane. Within 10 minutes, 5 minutes, because he went off course, they had fighter jets on either side of that plane, manning it, ready to shoot it out of the sky if it posed a threat. There's no chance in the world a little propeller plane, or any plane, even the ones that hit the World Trade Center, could have gone off target for that long, not off target, off track, off course, without them being told to turn around and get back on course, or fighter jets being sent out to shoot them down. So what an insult, I think, to the people. Anyone who reads this, you can read between the lines, he's putting shit on it. Just by reading this, he's hanging shit on us. I envisioned a little propeller plane horribly lost. Even if it was and hit the World Trade Center. Such an important building, you could say. That's huge news, huge. You wouldn't go into the classroom, but anyway, we'll go on. Then he was later told, she told me the plane that had struck the Trade Center was not a light aircraft. It was a commercial jetliner. I was stunned. The plane must have had the worst pilot in the world. The prick still makes a joke. The plane must have had the worst pilot in the world. I'm telling you, these people are laughing at you. How could he possibly have flown into a skyscraper on a clear day? Mr. Bush thought. Maybe he had a heart attack. Again, hanging shit on you. You don't have a heart attack and accidentally hit a World Trade Center. You can't fly off course that long without fighter jets hitting you up, getting you back on course, blowing you out of the sky. So while he was in the class talking to the kids, reading them a book, Andy Card pressed his head next to mine and whispered in my ear, "A second plane has hit the second tower," he said, pronouncing each word deliberately in his Massachusetts accent. "America is under attack." Again, they knew nothing. How do they know it was an attack straight away? Because they knew what was going on that day. My first reaction was outrage. Have a look at his first reaction if you go back to that day. Didn't bat an eyelid, did not care. If somebody walked into your house and said your family's home has just been hit by a car, do you sit and continue to talk to kids? No, you run out of the place. He's got his country, so-called, he's looking after, that he cares about, and he just sits there. But he's got a reason why he just sat there. Hang on. If I stormed out hastily, it would have scared the children and sent ripples of panic through the country. That's why he didn't run out to help people, because he didn't want to scare the children. He could have just stood up, walked out, politely addressed them and walked out. Anyway, the bullshit, I don't know, it goes on. I could keep reading. Just thought I'd show a few secret symbols that's in this book. You know, these people are of a secret society. They're not our DNA. There's his old Freemason Illuminati handshake. Check out the thumb. Where we are, it goes again. This soldier here, check out the thumb, pressing hard in the middle of the forehand. Probably a shill soldier at that, just to shake his hand. Here again, Freemason, Illuminati. There's many types of handshakes though. I'm not going to just... where's some more symbolism? Good symbolism here. The twin pillars either side of the main door, you could say. The pyramid on top there. The cross in the middle of that doorway. And I just like this photo at the back of the book. I like how he's got his fingers spread wide in the cup and the two fingers in the middle close together. You might say, yeah, that's how he's holding his cup. Bullshit. Another Illuminati symbolism. Secret societies we know nothing about, so how can you trust these if you know nothing about it? And they're in such a secret society, as George Bush Jr. said, it's so secret we can't tell you. When a reporter asked him about the Skull and Bones Society, that at this time around 19 of the last 20 American presidents had been through at Yale University, where they do their rituals and shit, but no one can find out what they're doing there. Do you want somebody running your countries in a secret society who isn't prepared to tell you what they do? Is the world that dangerous? All these secret places. 9/11? Bullshit.